stealing other creators, practically small creators' content, and why it's not good to do that, as well as stop using manipulation to try to deceive the masses. Those are going to be the two topics for our discussion for today, y'all. I got to stop. I love eating ice. Well, let me put this out of my reach because if I don't, I'm going to continue to eat it. All right. Well, let's go ahead and talk about those two things. Why stealing people content is not a good practice. And mainly because you are not being creative yourself. And why would anybody listen to you? Why not just go listen to the person that you're trying to steal the information from? Because if it was so valuable for you to steal it, then it's valuable to me to go check it out to see why you were so willing to sacrifice your morals in doing so. Telling people to steal people content is no different than saying someone's go steal your property, right, that you worked hard on, such as your vehicle, or break into your home and steal products out of your home. And then when they get caught, say, well, I put this dent in this car, so I altered it. And I also rub my initials inside of your TV or your clothing, so is mine. Right, it's not. It's not yours, all right? Stealing is stealing. When to steal, just the sure thing of telling somebody to steal is just crazy, right? How do we get to a point where we say stealing is what you need to do? How do we even make that even sound right, right? It is nothing wrong with watching other people and getting ideas from them to help your creativity. Or if it's technicality, facts are facts. And if it's the facts, it's not going to change. So you could talk about facts about what other people are talking about. This is just that if you don't know what you're talking about, then give credit to whoever gave it to you, right? Changing genders on somebody just to say that, oh, they won't think it's from this person, don't work, especially when you are copying them word from word, almost identical, right? This is crazy to me how people think they can manipulate people and actually get away with it. I was looking at content creator by the name Hannah London, who literally did a video that I did today, the same video, but I did mine earlier today, and I also talked about it on my live. And what did she do? She goes and do the exact same thing that I did. Now, she did title it different. She said how to get monetized, how YouTube is helping her to get monetized with ads. The purpose of me sharing information is for people to use it. So that's why I said I'm glad that you're using what I'm giving you, so they let me know that you're at least listening to it. But the message just completely went over that y'all head. I never told you to steal anything. So, and it was the eagerness to steal it and hear him say it, I guess, because she just watched it, and so she had to get that information out so that way it'll be fresh in her head to seem natural. But once again, in the video, if you paid attention to the video, it said that if you're copying or stealing from people, you tend to do not just what they're saying, but stuff that they naturally do anyway. You're going to copy it because you're trying to mimic what they're doing. And I also said in the video, typically larger platforms do that to smaller content creators. So kudos for proving me right. Yeah, let's stop the manipulation and trying to play with people. The only reason you're doing that is not even so much if you're just looking for information to give to people because you don't know the real information yourself. So you're looking for others to give it to you so you can give it to them and make it seem like you're the one who's doing it. You know, I call it ace and a spade, really, because An ace can be a spade, right? So if it's an A card, right, it's an A card. And if it's a spade card, then it's a spade card, right? If it's blue, I ain't calling it pink, and if it's white, I'm not calling it red. It is what it is with me. Matter of fact, lady even said that I don't sugarcoat things, and that's how I kind of started my live. Go back and look at the live at the beginning once it posted. That's exactly what I said. I said I don't sugarcoat stuff, and now all of a sudden you're not sugarcoating stuff. But it is so crazy. Like it's almost it's laughable, a little bit of flattery. But it's just the extent that people will go to try to hide a lie, right? Lies change often. The truth don't. And she was trying to explain what I had explained in the video, which is correct. You want to try to, but I said it as you want to look, if you want to know if somebody, if they're doing well, look at their subscribers versus their views. And if their views is more than their subscribers, then they're on to something. This is what she took, what I said, to say to steal from someone. That's not the message. You don't use it to steal from absolutely no one, but you can look at it to say that this video is actually doing good for that particular person. Also, what I also told in my video was to find out what works for you, Hannah, in your video, and what is called your RPMs you're getting paid the highest on, and duplicate whatever it is that you're doing in your video. Not to steal from someone else, nor to tell anybody else to go steal from someone. That is just so reckless, you know. And then at the same breath, homegirl was like, I don't care what people said about me. Yeah, you do. You care, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't even first mention it in your video. So therefore, you do care. You're just trying to portray that you don't. Yeah. All forms of manipulation, y'all. Y'all got to stop letting people manipulate you, even down from the littlest of manipulation for their own personal gain. Because right now, Hannah's just trying to she's monetized, but just because you're monetized don't mean you're getting paid absolutely anything. Look at her boyfriend, who it took him years to get a real check. He said it himself. These ain't my words. This is his. He said it took him years to get it, and just 3 months ago, he finally got it. And between the two of them, they're doing whatever they can to try to keep the money coming in. At anybody's expense, whether or not they're doing it the correct way or not. Y'all don't stunt y'all girl, attach yourself to people who aren't thieves and who will not lie to you. Do not follow these YouTubers that just can't seem to figure it out on their own, or with help of other people, but just be honest about what's actually going on. All right, y'all. As always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. And toodles.